I turned a breakup on good terms into bad terms. How it all began. I turned a breakup on good terms into bad ones, and then maybe neutral. We were together for 1 year. She had already graduated high school and I was still in my final year. It was rough, but together we were strong. I loved her with all my heart, and I think she loved me too. My mum didn't support us, so we kept our relationship a secret, but that secrecy came with pressure from my family and from everything around us. Still, we believed we were each other's person. Long distance, long silence. Around 4 months ago, she left for college. That's when we became long distance. In early May, something hit her emotionally, suddenly and hard. She didn't tell me until a week later. She felt anxious and sad. And I responded, badly. A few days later, she asked for a break. Just like that. Silence. 2 weeks of no contact. Eventually, I reached out. But by then, she was already questioning us. I became needy, tried to fix things, then ghosted her again until she returned in early July. The night we ended. We had a long talk that night. She said, let's end it. She told me I didn't do anything wrong. She still loved me, but she needed to figure herself out. We were both too young. She told me I was a good person. That the reason it was so hard to let go was because she wasn't sure she'd ever find someone better. And yet, it ended. But for a few days after that, we acted like a couple. Still said babe, still hugged, still laughed. 4 days later, I left the country. The block back in June, she wanted us to travel to Japan, but her visa got denied. When she cancelled the trip, she even offered to help pay for my ticket. A week ago, I asked if she could still send the money. My mum had asked about it. She did. And then, she blocked me on WeChat. Just like that. I messaged her on Instagram. She said she was disappointed in me, said I wasn't who she thought I was, that she felt embarrassed we ever dated. She said I was just another guy now. Meltdown and mixed signals. The next day I called her, crying. She comforted me, even joked a little, but while I was still crying, she started accusing me again, and it ended. Again. Later, she texted me, said maybe I didn't know better and that no one taught me. But she was still angry, still hurt, still had feelings, and she told me I could come to her if I was feeling down. The next day, I dumped everything on her, texted her non-stop, about how I felt like I was dying, my regrets, my pain, I wasn't okay. Family problems too, I felt hopeless, maybe depressed. Too much. She tried to console me, here and there, but I kept going, all day. That night, she told me I scared her, said she didn't understand how I became this person. I told her maybe she had been emotionally unavailable at times. She got mad, said she had spent the whole day comforting me, and now I was accusing her? We argued. Not insults, just frustration. She even showed me a message from her friend saying what happens to me isn't her business. She admitted it was harsh, but maybe true. I told her it felt unfair, said goodbye, said it was a nice run, and I blocked her. The apology. The next day I unblocked her, messaged her, apologized, told her. Not everything was someone's fault. That loving her had been one of the most committed things I'd ever done. I said maybe we'd meet again someday, but we shouldn't hold on to that hope. Ghost life for the past week, I've felt like a lifeless ghost. Wake up at 9, stay in bed until noon, eat, watch TV, back to my room, watch the same show, again and again. Brooklyn 99. It saved me. I actually recommend it. 2 days ago, I messaged her again on Red Note. Told her I was sorry for lashing out. Said I didn't blame her. Maybe no one's really at fault. We're both young, both immature, especially me. I told her I'm at rock bottom, but I'll pull myself back. I still miss her, still hope we might meet again. Last words after that message, I blocked her on Red Note, so she replied on Instagram. She thanked me, said we're growing, learning, that this was all bad timing, that we're out of sync. She told me to take care of myself, to focus on healing, and for now, we should live our lives apart. She hopes I'll get through what I'm facing. I told her I'd let go, learn to control my emotions, become a grown man, because during the relationship, I was like a crying baby. I know that. Maybe this was our last talk. Maybe not. But for a long time, we won't be part of each other's lives. Goodbye for real, I told her. Future me will probably look back at this and laugh at how childish I was. Or maybe future us will laugh together. Who knows? We were just two kids trying to learn how to love. She was part of the happiest chapter of my life. I had a rough childhood, social anxiety. She was there while I grew. And if one day she ever thinks of me, and we're both ready, send me a text, because I'll still be happy to receive it. If this story reminded you of someone, tell me about them in the comments. This was Cold Goodbye.